0.8 of an inch there. Okay guys, so we'll start off at 600 yards. Hit. Hit. Here we are at 1,000 yards. Hey guys, and welcome to Ozzie Reviews. Today I'm checking out the Barrett 98B tactical rifle. So I'll just go ahead and clear it to start with, and we'll give you a run by of it. Now it's a fairly hefty rifle, because obviously this rifle is designed for long range precision shooting. It's not something that you'd exactly be strapping over your shoulder and going on a very long walk with, like you would with a lightweight hunting rifle. So you can get them in three different calibers: 338 Lapua, 300 Win Mag, which this one is, or 308. Now, depending on the actual configuration you're getting it in, because there is different barrel lengths and obviously different calibers, but weight-wise, you're going to be looking between 9.25 to 13.5 pounds, or 4.2 kilo to 6.12 kilo. Now the barrel on this is match grade 24 inch or 61 centimeters. It's a 1 in 10 inch twist for 300 Win Mag. It's threaded at the end with 5/8 by 24 thread, and we've got the Barrett muzzle brake on the end there as well. Now the actual colour of the rifle here is in tungsten grey. You've got two options. It's either a Cerakote black or Cerakote tungsten grey. I actually like the look of this, and hence why I went for this one. Now the optic rail on top here, guys, 20 MOA of elevation, so it's going to give you that extra reach. And we've got 17 inches or 43 centimeters of pick rail there. So there's a lot of real estate, to add day and night optics, because obviously, this is meant for tactical and long range precision use. Now up front here, we've got the key mod system. Now, because this rifle was released, a few years ago now, key mod was really popular at the time. I think M-Lock is taking over now, but that's what you've got, and you can still get attachments for it. I've got a pick rail here for this so that I could mount the Atlas bipod below. Now we've got a double stack 10 round magazine here, so the mag release is ambidextrous, so it doesn't matter whether you're left or right handed, you'll be able to use that really easily. The trigger on this is fully adjustable for sear engagement and also trigger pull, so you can adjust it down as low as 1.5 pounds, but this one here I've got braking beautifully at 2 pounds, so that's ample for my needs. Now the safety on this as well is similar to like an AR safety selector switch. It is reversible, so once again, if you're left or right handed, you can just change that to suit your needs. The pistol grip on this is just a standard AR pistol grip, so if you want any of the more competition match type grips, you can put it on. I probably would, to be quite honest, but this is what this one came with, so I'm just leaving it on there stock standard. Now the bolt here has an oversized bolt knob, so easy manipulation. We've got a really short throw here, but there's basically these polymer inserts that the bolt goes into. So I'm hoping you could see it there, like you can see, the bolt. And as it manipulates, or we cycle it here, and then when it closes, the polymer actually comes down just to shut out any dust. So I thought that was a pretty neat feature. Now just looking at the back of the rifle here, we've got an adjustable cheek piece, so you can adjust the height there. We've also got our pick rail, and I've attached a monopod to that, and we've got a nice soft rubber kick pad there. So, the kick pad in combination with being a heavy rifle and the muzzle brake, I really don't think I'm going to be worried by the recoil of the 300 Win Mag. Now on top here, guys, we've got Night Force 1.5 inch high rings, so they're the extra high height, and we've got the Night Force 7 to 35 by 56 ATAC R scope. So yeah, really nice scope. If I can't see the target out of 1,000 yards with this, something's seriously wrong. So overall, the Barrett have changed the 98B and transitioned now into the MRAD. That's the new offering from Barrett. However, these rifles are still available. You know, you can still get them around, even though Barrett don't make them anymore. You can still get them in gun shops, and they, you know, come online secondhand from time to time as well. So about $8,500 is the price of these new. And then obviously if you want to add a good scope like this one, $5,500 for that. So, you know, that's in Australian dollars naturally, because, you know, you wouldn't be paying anywhere near that in the US, as most of us know. So anyhow, guys, they guarantee MOA accuracy with this, so let's put it to the test. Let's get out on the farm now and get this thing sighted in. All right, guys, so I've only got one type of ammo, and that's the 190 grain Match King from Federal Premium. Now this is a precision rifle, so that's all I'm going to run through it. I just don't see the point in running any hunting loads through this particular setup of rifle. So yeah, $4 a shot, these guys, so not cheap. We'll just see how we go down there at 100. We've got the target up, and we'll just shoot 5-shot group and just see what we can achieve. All right, guys, so don't worry about our sighter there. We just want to make sure we're on target. We've got 5 shots into 0.8 of an inch there. So pretty happy with that. I would have liked to have seen them all, you know, within that first little cluster, which would have been, yeah, under ½ inch. It would have been around about that 0.3 of an inch. But anyhow, that's probably my shooting, but that's what we got. We definitely got that MOA guarantee. So let's get out and shoot some long range now and really put this rifle to the test. When loading the mag, the rounds just snap straight into place. Just load through the top. I've had absolutely no problem with the function or the feeding with this rifle. Okay guys, so we'll start off at 600 yards. So I've got 5 rounds. Let's just see how we go. It's a hit. Another hit. 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 Okay guys, so I've come up another 2 mils, so we should be hopefully be on here at 800. Let's just see how we go. 5 shots. The hit. 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 Okay guys, so here we are at 1,000 yards. So the wind's going to be a real challenge here because it just keeps picking up really strong and dropping, but that's the fun of long range shooting. So I've come up another 2.5 mils, so we should be pretty much right on. If I've got to make some adjustments, so be it. We'll just see how we go. Hit. 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 Okay, so as you can see there, we've got a Besser block. So we've got two of them back to back. I just want to see how much energy this 190 grain Match King delivers at 1,000 yards. So let's see how it goes. Okay, so you can see there where it's gone into the first layer of the Besser block. Coming around, yeah, you can see that it hasn't gone through any further than just that first layer. But it's just an interesting test, you know. I've never shot a Besser block with a 300 Win Mag at 1,000 yards, so it's just interesting to see, you know, what sort of damage it does. Alright guys, as you can see, my damn phone ran out of memory. So I got the first 6 minutes of hitting record for the 1,000 yard shoot, and then I missed the rest. So, you know, hopefully you can still see enough of it through the normal video from that 1,000 yards. So just having a look closer, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shots there. So the wind knocked us around a little bit there, but still, I mean, you know, the punch in the 300 Win Mag is unbelievable, you know, even at that range. It certainly gets there very quick. And, you know, the ballistic coefficient on those 190 grain Match Kings are really impressive. So with that, guys, I'm going to wrap up my final thoughts on the Barrett 98. Now, when you get a rifle like this, you know, it really does have just one purpose to me, and that is long range, you know, precision shooting. So you pay the money for it, but you do get the results, you know. Just little things, like for example, when I was shooting it, you know, it just took a long time for the barrel to heat up. You know, you can see where it's made from quality there. Just different features on it, like just the mag release there, a great trigger, just comfortable, you know, with the cheek piece there as well. You know, there's those little things that have gone into it that make it a pleasure to shoot. The muzzle brake on it is just fantastic. The recoil on it is just far, far reduced from the normal 300 Win Mag, so it makes it very, very comfortable to use, you know, for an entire day. Now I'll talk briefly about the scope, guys, because I know there's going to be a lot of you that are going to be asking me, you know, what I thought of the scope. Now personally, I'm not a Night Force fan, however, more than happy to have a look at one and see how they go. Now, you know, this one here goes to 35 by magnification, which for me, you know, even for 1,000-yard shooting is just way too much. I did find it just a bit sort of funny with trying to get the correct focus on it. You know, I found at the side here that the adjustment for the parallax there wasn't necessarily matching up to the distance for my eye. That's just me personally. As for magnification, you know, I had it on 15 power right out to 800 there, and then when I went to 1,000 I just put it up to 20 power. I find like 35 power is just way too much. You know, a lot of people who know me know that I don't really like, you know, scopes with large magnification. But where that comes from is, you know, like you look at, for example, like the Marine Corps. They've shot for years and years and years using a 10 by power fixed scope on a lot of their sniper platforms. So, you know, what does that tell you? You know, and they're shooting out to 1,000 yards. So, you know, for me, 15 power, 20 power, you know, that's more than enough, you know, to be able to shoot out to this distance and hit a gong, you know, that is only 44 centimeters in diameter, or 46, sorry, I should say. So 46 centimeters, you know, and then on top of it, being able to just simply hit a Besser block at 1,000 with the wind changing direction all the time, coming up and down. I mean, I don't know what more you could possibly want in a rifle, you know, or a setup in general. So yeah, guys, I really don't have any complaints about it. A really nice system to use. I know they don't make them anymore, but you know, obviously the MRAD is the new kid on the block from Barrett, and I'm sure that'll be just as good. Okay guys, we'll leave the review at that. Hope you enjoyed watching it. So till next time, we'll catch you then.